Gerrymandering is a real problem.
The Supreme Court announcing they will take up a major case on political gerrymandering.
It is time to say hasta la vista to gerrymandering.
As the Supreme Court debates political redistricting, there's a different argument brewing outside the High Court, that we're all pronouncing gerrymander wrong.
She said he should know that his district was the first to be gerrymandered. I said, no! Gerrymandered is how it should be pronounced.
There's a term called gerrymandering. Some people say Gerry, but it was Gerry, G-E-R-R-Y.
My real name is Gerry.
Gerry?
Yeah, Gerry. The term originated in an 1812 Boston Gazette cartoon, making fun of Massachusetts Governor Elbridge Gerry. The cartoon criticized him for drawing a district map favorable to his party. The map looked like a medieval salamander, hence Gerrymander. And Elbridge Gerry pronounced his name with a hard G, not the soft G Jerry. Just ask Alex Trebek.
Who is it? Gerry.
It's pronounced Gerry, but it's Elbridge Gerry.
Well, the gerrymander is...
I know.
Okay.
That's one of those weird things about our language.
Or one of Elbridge Gerry's descendants.
You know, the correct pronunciation is Gerry, not Gerry. It's not gerrymandering. It should be gerrymandering.
But almost everyone says gerrymander. The Supreme Court justices all say gerrymander, well, all but one, and only a few purists remain.
At conferences, in classes, when I'm with colleagues, I'm often the only person who resorts to gerrymander. But I'm fighting the good fight. I think it's the right pronunciation, and it does justice to the person whose name it got attached to.
So how did we get the Gerry pronunciation? It all goes back to that cartoon.
This is prior to radio. There was no audio transmission except word of mouth. And so the word gerrymander traveled further and faster than the pronunciation of the family name of Gerry. Language moves, it changes, it transforms.
And the practice of gerrymandering has changed and transformed too.
Now with map drawing, things are so different. Back when Elbridge Gerry was drawing his infamous gerrymander, it was basically a quill and paper approach that was pretty crude. Now with new technologies for map drawing, with increased data, you can have a gerrymander basically without the funny shapes. I think moving forward with gerrymandering is a good way of marking out the fact that what's happening now is very different from what's happened in the past.
So which is right, Gerry or Gerry?
We are long past the pronunciation gerrymandering, and any attempt to make us go back to that pronunciation would be a mistake. Nearly the entire world says gerrymander, so say gerrymander like the entire world.
I said, everyone, and I mean everyone, says gerrymandered. She said, everyone is wrong.